Welcome back, folks, to Secret of Monkey Island Ultimate Edition here on the Heavy Bass channel. Last time, Guybrush decided to become an incredible crash dummy in order to get the money needed for the game. Now that we have money, which is really important, we can now go back to the village and get the essential items that we need to essentially get Basically, we can now get the essential items needed to complete the 2 of the 3 tasks, and that is today. And that is basically the aim of the video. Is that we not only are we going to start buying some stuff, but we're also going to start preparing for the longest of these 3 tasks. It's going to be the sword fighting. Sword fighting is always the longest of the 3. In the Secret of Monkey. Well, here's what you can also additionally do. You can also talk to you can talk to these guys as well. But if you want to click on this one,
do you know where I can find a treasure map around here?
Wanna buy a map, eh? Our maps are top quality, not like the bird-caged lanyards you get from that clown across the street. No, just kidding. These are actually copies of the minutes of the last meeting of the Melee Island PTA. Can't even give them away.
well, we could have just mentioned that one. Anyway.
No, but I'll take one if you give me 2 pieces of 8.
If you give Guybrush 2 pieces of 8 for those exchange.
I'll just be running along now.
2 money, but you also get the minutes as well. The minutes is just basic, absolute garbage. It's basically nothing else. You can basically use it as kindling for later. Anyway, there is a specific item that we need, and it's right here. So we talk to the chick. Look at the chicken.
A rubber chicken
with
a
pulley in the middle.
What possible use could that have?
Quite a bit. We'll pick it up.
Maybe no one will miss just this one thing.
Of course, no one's going to miss the thing, obviously, because, well, we have that. Anyway. Yeah, some items. Now we're going to head to the shop, and we're going to go ahead and get some crucial. We're going to get 2 items that are really important.
Ahoy there, fancy pants!
If we talk to him,
what do you want?
We can basically say
I could really use a breath mint.
Go for the breath mint. Go ahead.
You're telling me. Here, take one.
Take one,
please.
And
take the whole roll.
The whole roll.
That'll be one piece of 8.
That's simple.
What else do you want?
What else do you want? Well, we haven't got anything else, so we'll go and browse.
I just like to browse.
You already spotted 2 items that we basically saw already. First of all, the first one is the sword.
Slashmaster. When you want a sword as sharp as your wit.
That's crucial. Most of our hard-earned crash dummy money is going to be placed.
I don't have all.
Digmaster, so the only shovel for serious treasure hunting enthusiasts.
Digmaster. And then we talk to the storekeeper, because we need to buy these items outright. The sword's the more expensive one. It's 150 pieces of 8.
About this sword.
Yeah, what about
it?
How much is it?
How much is it?
That's 100 pieces of 8.
It's the most expensive item in the list.
I'll take it.
So we'll just buy it.
Great. Best 100 pieces of 8 you ever spent.
You don't even need to spend that much. Just about this shovel. Buy the shovel.
Yeah, what about it?
What about it?
How much is it?
Oh, another would-be treasure hunter, eh? That'll cost you 75 pieces of 8.
We could buy this.
I'll take it.
The sword is going to be useful for the sword master trial.
Pay for itself, believe me.
The treasure hunting, the basic shovel
dig up
will
75 pieces of 8 in no time.
We're going to sort that out as soon as we get
some treasure for the rest of us, would you?
Once we get the sword master, once we get the fighting of the sword trial out of the way.
No, I think I just like to browse.
The longest part of the chapter.
This ain't no boutique. Don't take all day.
Nothing else on the shelf that we need, so keep it on the safe though. We're gonna be using that safe much later. As for now though, we're gonna head over to we are going to talk to the citizen of Melee because he has a treasure map.
Excuse me, but do you have a cousin named Sven?
Cousin named Sven.
No, but I once had a barber named Dominique.
Was barber named Dominique?
Close enough.
Close enough.
Let's talk business.
Let's talk business.
You want to buy a map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee
He
Island?
sells the map to Melee Island.
Only one in existence. Rare. Very rare.
We're gonna want to buy this map.
Only 100 pieces of
See,
8.
that's where the 100 pieces...
I'll take it. It'll make a swell gift.
There you go. You've made a wise decision. Now get lost.
Now, we can't talk to the shady guy again because we've already bought a map from him. So, for now, we are pretty much going to take a few minutes to rest because the next part is a bit tedious. Here we are again. So I decided to splice into one footage to another. And the next thing we're going to be knowing is that we're going to be going ahead and heading towards the other side of Melee Island. Because we are a sword, we are a wannabe pirate that has a sword, but we can't learn how to use the sword. That would have been the problem. Now, go towards that light in the far right there, past the shining light here, and come across this troll on the bridge.
Stop!
If we talk to
You
the
must
troll,
pay a toll.
Here's a fun.
How much is the toll?
Here's a fun
Well,
fact.
what have
There's
you
this little
got?
something that we'll mention later on.
Nothing of consequence.
I want something that'll attract attention, but have no
Indeed.
real importance.
A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle.
Don't be silly. You have 3 chances to give me what I want. Then I eat ya.
Well, that's a serious accusation. Right.
None
Give
shall
the
pass.
fish
Ah,
troll,
a red
and he'll mention it's a red herring.
Pass.
That. You pass. Here's the fun fact that you're not going to see here. That is actually George Lucas in that. That is actually George Lucas in the troll costume. Guybrush doesn't even realize what's happening, and that's kind of fair. Also, pirates now starting to come across the island. Here,
Captain Smirk's
Captain
Big Body
Smirk's
Pirate
Big
Gym.
Body
Prices.
Pirate Gym. Prices.
Sword
30
training.
Pieces
30
of
pieces of
sword
weight.
training.
Cannon firing. 160 pieces of weight.
firing.
Balls extra. Grappling hook.
Grappling
130
hook.
pieces of weight. Hook extra.
We need to master the sword fighting. So
I
we
think
need
I'll
to
knock.
convince
It'd only be polite.
we need to convince Captain Smirk to do this.
What do you want, you wimpy little spineless
Unfortunately, he's one of
maggot?
those powerful.
Could you train me to be better than the sword master?
Better than the sword
Of course, we have
master?
that better than the
You?
sword master. You.
You could never be half the sword fighter Carla is.
So,
even with
the
hours
sword
of hard
master's
work and
name's
sweat and
Carla.
blood. I remember fighting side by side with Carla at Port Royal. The local constabulary had us cornered. It looked like we were done for, but then she said, "But I digress. You just don't have what it takes."
I do so have what it takes.
You do
Oh, you can
not.
try and convince him.
I do so.
You do not.
I do so.
No, I like your spirit. I'll do what I can. Of course, it'll cost you. What do you got?
Well, I've got 30 pieces of 8.
Say no more, say no more. Let's see your sword.
Okay, check it out.
Yes, this is a nice one. Let's get to it. Okay, you maggot. Why don't you whip that sword out and let's see what you can do with it? Boy, you fight like a dairy farmer. I
How
usually don't
appropriate.
waste my
You don't
time
fight-
with
how
vermin like
appropriate. You
yourself.
fight like a cow.
But seeing as this LeChuck thing has put a cramp
Of
on
course,
business,
LeChuck has already
got no
crippled
choice.
his business.
I need the
so
money.
He needs the money, which is fair.
yes,
Yeah.
I can see this is
He's
gonna
gonna
take
take
some
some special
special
measures.
measures. Just want you to
I just
know,
want you to know.
I don't do
I
this
don't
with
do this with
everyone.
everyone,
It's
which is
only
true,
because I feel that
because I feel
special
special.
student mentor pieces of
mentor
eight
pieces of
bonding
eight. He
that
does
I'm
want
going
one.
to these
I'm going
lengths.
to the lengths.
I'm gonna put you up
He's
against
going up against.
the machine.
Machine? Is this gonna hurt? Yikes.
Come at me. Don't be afraid, you won't hurt me. Advance, thrust, recover, parry, riposte. Watch your footwork. Watch your footwork. No! Beat first, then lunge. Distance, distance!
Hours later.
Hours later.
You're starting to get the hang of it.
More hours later.
4 hours later.
Not bad. You've got good form. Now I'm gonna let you in on the true secret of sword fighting. Sword fighting is kind of like making love. It's not always what you do, but what you say. Any fool pirate can swing a sharp piece of metal around and hope to cut something, but the pros, they know just when to cut their opponent with an insult, one that catches them off guard. You see, kid, your wit's gotta be twice as sharp as your sword. Let's try a couple of insults out, shall we? Okay, imagine this. We're fighting up a storm, just like Carla and I were doing at Port Royal. There's a sudden break in the fighting, and I say to you, you fight like a dairy farmer. You respond with,
So's your mother.
I can see we've got a lot of work to do
The
here.
response, as I mentioned earlier,
You
is
should have
how
responded with
appropriate
something like,
you fight
how
like a
appropriate.
cow.
You fight like a cow.
It has
You
entered
see,
popular culture.
it's
that
razor-sharp
exchange.
wit like that wins fights. Let's try another.
See, the
Imagine
thing is,
this. You're trapped up
though,
against
Smirk
the wall.
will give you a couple of
My
insults
sword
to
just
start off
slashed
with.
2 cuts into your face.
Actually,
I say,
the
soon you'll
troll
be wearing my
quiz
sword like a
actually
shish
would've given you a
kebab.
third
You respond with,
insult. So you don't have. So you
I am
basically
rubber,
get,
you are
I am
glue.
rubber, you are glue.
I can see we're in deep trouble here. A correct response to, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab, would have been something like, first, you better stop waving it around like a feather duster. See?
So,
Razor sharp.
insult sword fighting
I
is
suggest you go out
exactly
there
what this
and learn
entire
some
minigame
insults.
is coming out.
I can't help but feel like I've been ripped off. I'm sure you're feeling something similar.
Feeling better. Anyway, Guybrush can now sword fight. Next time on Monkey Island Ultimate Edition, we are going to start learning the mantra of how to insult sword fight, because the sword master is going to be the destination. See you guys then. Bye for now.